What is up, guys? I just made it here up in Gwinnett, which is probably about, I don't know, 20-25 minutes from north of Atlanta. I've been fortunate enough that I get to get my second COVID shot today, so I'm ready to get that over with, and I think I'm gonna treat myself after this. I'm probably gonna take you guys to my favorite Chinese restaurant ever. No, like for real, ever. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. I just got through getting my second shot for the COVID vaccine. I'm feeling pretty good. I know a lot of people say that usually after the second shot you can get a little sick later on in the day. I'm feeling fine now, but since I'm in this area, which is the North Atlanta area on Beaufort Highway, I'm going to my favorite Chinese spot. It's Ming's Barbecue. So if you haven't already seen the title, you know that's where I'm going. Especially if you're from Atlanta, you know, and you love Chinese food. Like, this is such a staple in the city. It's been here for like 20 plus years, as long as I can remember, being really like 8 or 9 and coming here pretty much every other weekend with my parents to get Chinese food. But in particularly roast pork and honey barbecue pork is one of my two favorite dishes that I always get from here. Yeah, so whenever I'm in the area and I want something fast and something hearty, this is where I go. Again, it's Ming's Barbecue. The only thing is they are not letting people sit inside yet because they're still being safe because of COVID. So I'm gonna go grab the food and then I'll bring it back out into the car and you can eat it with me here. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, that was actually pretty fast. Most of the time the meats are already cooked and they're just hanging from the window, so all they're doing is just, you tell them what you want and they just take it out and cut it up. Like, it smells so good. I'm gonna show you what I have in a second here. I asked for extra chili oil, so I don't know if she put it in here for me. I hope she did. That looks glorious. Before I dive in, what I like to do is take the chili oil and just drizzle it all over the meat here. If you guys really know me, I love fucking spicy food, so the more the better. I did ask for extra chili oil and soy sauce, but she didn't give it to me, but that's okay. So what you see here is a typical rice plate combination that I normally get. I normally get the sasil, which is the one on the right here, which is honey barbecue pork. It's pork that is marinated in a sweet sauce and with a hint of spice. It's really fucking good. And then this is Hawaiian, which is roasted pork. It smells so good. Let's start off with the sasil here. Again, this is the honey barbecue pork. The pork, the meat is so tender and sweet. You can taste like the five spice that's in it. It's so good, so good. And this is the crispy roast pork. Let's see how, look how moist that is. And look how juicy that meat is. Let's see if there's any crunch on the skin. I would probably like a little more crunch and crispiness to it, but it's still good though. There's such a good balance between the actual meat and the fat itself, and the fat just melts in your mouth, man. So good. Every time I come here, friends from out of town, friends from out of the country, first place I take them here, and every single person always falls in love with the spot. They'll come back, and even if they don't come hang out with me, they'll come back just for this spot. Like, that's how good it is. If you guys are ever here in Atlanta, in North Atlanta, off of Beef Highway, Google, Yelp, Ming's Barbecue, and check this place out. It's so good. So what they do is, it's rice on the bottom with just some soy sauce, drizzle on top, and you get some bok choy, and then they just put the meat on top of it, and this is your full meal. You got your rice, you got your greens, and you got your protein. The only thing that I would wish that would have made this a little bit better, again, I do like spicy food, so it would have been dope to have more chili oil, and the crispy pork, roasted pork, the skin could be a little more crispier. I'm not sure if like it's a little bit later in the day and this has been sitting out a little bit or whatnot, but yeah, it's still good. I just wish the skin would be a little bit more crispy. So guys, this is just a super short video. I'm finished eating this. Just want you guys to know what my favorite Chinese restaurant in Atlanta is. So if you're ever in the city, come check it out. They have two locations. I'm at the Beef Highway location, which is like the original. Again, one of the staple of Chinese food in Atlanta. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. Come here. If it's your first time here, they got tons. The menu is pretty extensive, but try the honey barbecue pork and then try the roasted pork. Their ducks, it's amazing, and then their soy sauce chicken is really good too. Most of my friends, when they come here, they totally do the duck and the soy sauce chicken. For me, I eat chicken all the time, so I don't get to have, you know, the honey barbecue pork and the roasted pork as often anymore since I don't live near here. But when you get the chance, come here and check them out. Also, if you guys get the chance, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me and it helps me make new content for you guys. I'm gonna go and finish this up, and I'll see you on the next adventure. See you guys later.
All right guys, surprise, I thought I was done with the video, but I am not. I started making my way to my storage to grab some stuff, and I got kind of thirsty. Like all that salty, hearty rice and pork kind of got to me, so I kind of want to clean my palate. So we're gonna go to Honey Bobo.
All right guys, just got my bubble tea. So here at Honey Bobo, their teas are a little bit different from most of the bubble teas that I normally go to. Usually when I go to get bubble tea on my own, I normally go to, like, you know, the typical spot like Quickly's or Sweet Hut, yeah, I think that's really it. Sweet Hut and Quickly is kind of like my two like go-to spot. Kung Fu tea is really good too, by the way. So the boba tea here is different in the sense that it's more tea than it is milk, if that makes sense. Like their tea is freshly brewed, right? So it's like tea based versus some of the other spots you go to, is it a powder or whatnot. But yeah, it's pretty good. I haven't had this in a long time. That's good. So I ended up getting the Thai tea, and with the Thai tea, normally at other spots it's super sweet. Here, not at all. It's just enough sweet so you can get your high, but it's not overly sweet, right? Where you feel like you're about to get like diabetes or something. But yeah, it's really good. And you definitely taste the tea. The tea really comes through. If you ever here partying at MJQ or hanging out at Ponce City Market, stop by Honey Boba, try some of their boba tea, and let me know below in the comments how you like it or not. I also got a macaroon as well. You see that there? Unless you go to like a straight up bakery, I'm not really expecting this to be like amazing or anything like that, but that's what it tastes like. Wow. I didn't even get to bite into it and it fell apart already, so I guess I'll just have to put the whole thing in my mouth. I wish it didn't break on me, because it's actually pretty good. The feeling's really good. Alright, but for real now, I'm really gonna go. I gotta stop by my storage, grab some stuff, and head home and try and get my life together. I will see you guys next time. Peace.